Hinduism is the primary religion in India, and it dates back many thousands of years, possibly to the Indus Valley civilization of the 3rd to 2nd millennium BC. It does not have a single religious text, but draws upon a wealth of ancient philosophies, from the Vedas to the Upanishads and the Bhagavad Gita. The Gita contains the epic stories of the Ramayana and Mahabharata. It is difficult to pin down a central belief with regard to Hinduism. At its very basic core is the basic belief that everyone comes from God and ultimately returns to God. But unlike Christianity, where people only go to church on Sundays, worship is very much a part of daily life in India. You will see people going to and from temples every day from morning till night. It is customary to offer food, flowers, and incense to idols who represent the deities. God is seen in a dazzling array of forms to show various aspects of God's personality. Some 330 million deities exist in masculine and feminine forms. Some Hindus only believe in the main deity Brahma. On the other hand, everything you see in the universe is regarded as being part of God. It is thus true that cows are regarded as sacred in India for 2 reasons. 1, God is in everything, and 2, the bull is sacred to the goddess Nandi. Virtuous living is extolled, and familial responsibility, such as caring for one's children and ensuring that they are healthy and well educated, are seen as sacred duties. Many Hindus are vegetarians and also practice ahimsa, which is non-violence. Drinking alcohol is seen as a vice and is generally frowned upon. When visiting temples, it is advisable to dress in a conservative manner. I wore a salwar suit, which consists of a shirt with long sleeves, trousers which cover your legs, and a dupatta, which is a scarf. If you are interested in seeing temples, Orissa or Odisha is a state in the east of India on the Bay of Bengal. The state capital, Bhubaneswar, is known for its ancient ornate Hindu temples. Visiting the old town of Bhubaneswar feels like drawing back a veil and peering into the city's ancient history. Faithful pilgrims take a dip in the Bindu Sagar tank, which is a reservoir believed to contain water from all of India's sacred rivers. A small pagoda sacred to the chief god Brahma graces the center of the lake. A short distance away, a throng of traditionally attired pilgrims await entrance to the Lingaraj Temple, which is a magnificent shrine dating back to the 11th century, featuring a 180-foot tall tower called a dual with vertical ribs and an ornate topping. The main temple is open to Hindu devotees of Shiva, but it is unfortunately closed to foreigners. Vendors sell fruit and souvenirs outside, which give the place a festive atmosphere. The Mukteswar Temple was built in the 9th century AD and is dedicated to the god Shiva. His symbol is a trident, which you can see on a pillar at the back of the temple. The temple has an intricately carved semicircular archway called a torana. The temple grounds are clean and the grass is mowed, and it is a pleasant place to visit. But as a non-Hindu, it's probably polite to stay outside the temple itself unless personally invited into the building. The architecture of this building influenced the building of other religious monuments in the area. The nearby Siddheshwara Temple, dedicated to the elephant-headed god Ganesha, is nearby. Non-Hindus are most welcome to visit the Rajarani Temple for a small fee. This Hindu temple dates back to the 11th century and is exceptionally well preserved, with temple guardians depicted facing 8 cardinal directions. Words and photos truly don't do justice to this special place. The gardens are well kept and there are flowering plants outside. The famous Sun Temple in Konark is one of the premier tourist destinations in Odisha. It is a UNESCO World Heritage Site, so anyone can visit. The temple was built by the Ganga king Narasimha. Kona means corner and Arka means sun in Hindi. The complex consists of a dramatic temple with a dance pavilion in the front and a temple representing the sun god and his chariot behind it. The sun god appears in the Vedas in 1500 BC as a manifestation of the Creator. He drives his solar chariot across the sky, led by 7 white mares representing the 7 days of the week. The main temple takes the shape of a 4-sided pyramid topped by 4 lions, one of which has fallen to the earth below. Sadly constructed in sandstone, the temple is succumbing to the corrosive effects of the salty sea air. 3 granite statues of the deity remain resolutely in place, steadfastly watching time pass by and generations come and go. They have been there since around 1250 AD, when this was a bustling seaside port with a profitable spice trade. 2 lions also flank the entrance of the first temple, and there are also a couple of horses and elephants by the main temple. The best preserved wheel of the chariot operates as a sundial. There are 12 wheels in total, representing the 12 months of the year. Beautiful carved figures from various stages of life decorate the temple. A few levels up stand statues of 8 temple guardians: Indra, east; Agni, southeast; Yama, south; Nariti, southwest; Varuna, west; Vayu, northwest; Kubera, north; and Ishana, northwest. The rock-cut Jain temples are another nice place to visit. Just keep an eye out for the Hanuman langurs. It is possible to buy nuts to feed them, however. The Jagannath Temple is very well known, but it is not open to foreigners. You can view it from the nearby library. I would definitely recommend a trip to Odisha to expand your horizons and knowledge of the world and different cultures.